that you would like to make your image look unique. I just choose none. You could also generate a color palette for your filter so that you could see what types of colors appear here on the filter that you used and on the image. So I didn't use any filters, so the color palette that was generated came directly from the image. You could add a shadow on your image and obviously customize the type of shadow that you would like. You could adjust the offset of the shadow. You could blur the shadow. You could also circle your image, turn it on and off. You could add a reflection to your image. You could also adjust the opacity of the reflection and the position of the reflection as well. Then you have the same layer options that you've seen on your text layer, which is to bring it forward, send it backwards, center it horizontally, center it vertically, duplicate it, flip it horizontally, flip it vertically, lock in your elements, group and ungroup your images for your elements, and to fit it to screen. Now, to make things simpler, you can also use this option here. It's the grid option, so that you know if it's actually in the center or not. So that will help you have a better idea when you are dragging or dropping the elements and ensuring that all the elements appear in the right track. Then you can easily turn it off. Then on the background option, you have here a solid color background. So you could choose if you would like a solid color, or you could choose if you would like a gradient background. For you to see things, this is how it looks like. There. And then you can see a little bit of the gradient angles changing, right? Aside from that, you could also use an image background, the same thing as I showed you earlier on the image selection. You can drag and drop your image right here and select from My Images, or you can search an image from Pixabay and stick it in as your background. Right after that, we have the shapes option. On the shapes option, you could choose a shape that you would like, type in the keyword that you would like, and then select. Click it and load it on your canvas. Or you could clear your selection and look for the particular shape, or look for a particular keyword that you would like based on the different sections that are here under your shapes category. If you have your shape selected, you could also modify the color of the shape. I have a color code here when I clicked it, so I can copy the color code. I can click on the shape right here, and I can copy and paste the color code right there. So they are uniform. We have the same color code of the shape. There, that's how it looks like. So you could select whatever shape that you like and then put it on the canvas. This is also a shape, as you can see. It's been added here in the canvas, but it looks really cool, right? So I will remove that. Right after that, we have the icons. It works exactly the same as shapes. You have a wide range of icons to choose from, and whatever icon that you would like to add, you could type in a keyword right here to search for an icon, or you could just choose from what you can see. So if you prefer, or if you see an icon that attracts your attention, all you have to do is click on it and then adjust it, add it to your canvas, and then make it bigger or smaller. On the icon selection, you can also adjust the colors of some of the sections of your icons. See, the building color is changing right there. Then you could also adjust the angle of your icon, adjust the opacity, and then again, the same layer options that I've talked about earlier with your text and also your images. Next one is elements. It works exactly the same as your icons and shapes. So all you have to do is just type in a keyword that you would like under your element section, click on enter, and then add your element to your canvas right there. Then you could crop your image or crop your element, adjust the angle of that image or that arrow, adjust the opacity as well, add image filters to your element. You could also generate a color palette based on the element that you've added. You could add a shadow, you could circle the element like that, and then you have all the layer options right here. You could also add a reflection on your element like that. Aside from that, same thing, you could adjust the opacity of the reflection, you could adjust the position of the reflection, and then you have your other layer options right here. Next, you have your illustrations. Your illustrations are vectors, and same thing, you can type in a keyword that you would like for your illustrations. Whatever illustration that you would like, you could click on it, and then you could add it into your canvas. Then you would see different colors that are popping up on the left side. So what you can do is adjust the colors, and the illustration that you've added will have its colors customized and adjusted accordingly. As you can see, the colors are changing as I click. This can match the background of your